How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Okay, so we hit a couple plot points last week. Now it's time for us to finish off some side quests here. We've got Potent Ingredient, which I've had an idea, and I think I know where that is. Temp Librarian Plus. Looking for a book hidden by an old researcher. The client said that if we scour all of his ice, we'll come across it for sure. Titled The Herbe Woodpecker. Approach the Men of Stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. So that's in a mountain village. Faye is, and we have Messenger of Love taking care of Faye, who's a workaholic but actually has a weakness for all things cute and frilly. And Ritter Mode Monster 2. Let's do Potent Ingredient first, because I think I have an idea where that is. I had this thought the other day, because there is, I think it was on the 4th floor, a lab, and I remember the lab having a greenhouse. Yeah, there it is. What do these guys have to say? Morning! I just finished with this term's thesis. Want to hear the title? It's called The Acerbic Tomato, an analysis of greenhouse horticulture and its impact on nutritional balance in food. Just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? I'm so good at making this stuff up, I even amaze myself. I think you just told me I'm right. Okay, let's take it to the restaurant. I kind of hate to try to do a monster hunt quest while we're only a 2-man party. And I'm a little hesitant about doing that one. Okay, it's not in the hotel. Can't go that way because we need to go to the Leiston. Restaurant. That's the lab. Okay, yeah, this is the place. Ah, hello there. Do you have a minute? We saw the posting on the bulletin board and brought some ingredients. Please, let me see. Huh? May I see that tomato for a moment? Handed over a acerbic tomato. Something smells nothing like a regular tomato. Much stronger than I'm used to. Let me try it. Ah! What is this? It's terrible. My taste buds have been violated. See? It's just gross. Maybe it'll be good for research, but I can't see anyone wanting to eat it. Well, it sure can't be eaten as is. But it certainly has an interesting flavor and scent. With the right preparation, it could be a useful ingredient for cooking. Maybe. Doesn't it worry you to eat something that nasty? No. I've found that strongly bitter foods tend to be very good for one's health. When they don't kill you, anyway. And traditional Zycian cooking calls for some very strong ingredients. I'm not sure I'd want to try that. There, that should be just the right level of bitter to nicely complement the dish. Here, you can be the first to try out my newest dish. Consider it my thanks for introducing me to such an amazing food. Receive tomato sandwich. I think I'll save this for later. Now I need to get back to work. Thanks for everything today. Okay, see you later. Excuse us. Quest potent ingredient completed. Bingo. Okay, I'm kind of curious. Items. Heals 100 HP, restores 40 CP. Not bad. Okay. Now then. Something frilly. Ooh, a new issue of the Liberal News. Ooh, a nice defense boost for both characters. Well, not a huge one, but it's something. Let's go equip. Oh, I see. It's an accessory. Well, let's go ahead and turn in this one quest. It looks like you've finished your job. If you clear any more of their contracts, make sure to come here and report it. Okay, so the only actual bracer job I have left is Ritter Road Monster 2. I don't know about that. I guess we're gonna go for it. Let's save. Out to the Ritter Road. See what kind of monsters we're up against here. Depending on what kind of damage these guys do, this might be a little rough for a two-man party. Let's be rid of this guy. Bad touch. Mommy, that sheep touched me in a bad way. Called for backup. Wonderful. That's just what I needed. Creepy sheep's gone something. I didn't catch the whole thing. Armored rabbit. Oh, come on. Frick. Hippity bop. Venom? Okay, that snake has to die. Crazy sheep's gone loco. Defense down, strength up. Okay, no more snakes calling for help. Unfortunately, that means we gave the crit attack to the crazy sheep. See if we can kill it. No. At least it missed. Kill the crazy sheep. Darn this poison. Get out of here. Even if that means killing an armored rabbit.
Alright, we're good to go.
Okay, so yeah. Definitely thinking on that boss with a party of 2, not a good idea. And it's right there. Wonderful, we don't have a choice. And I just saved. I hope this fight's tuned for this. Ads! Just what it needed. Slight weaknesses to water and wind. Now let's deal with the... Oh god, we're surrounded. There's 5 ads. The hell? And they're pretty fast at attacking. Oh, come on. I get a turn eventually, right? There's one down. We're gonna interrupt to put this in.
You're finished.
Them all bunched up. Hopefully this can do some good damage here. That'll do. That just made it so we actually have a chance of winning this thing. Uh-oh. Frick.
Not now.
Let's see here. Hate to use this, but otherwise we're losing this fight. That'll do! Oh, come on, don't kill her now. Finish that thing off. Oh, frick, that's healing it. Well, she has a crit round, so hopefully she can finish it off. Almost. Dang it. on, attack Joshua. Not that that exactly helps, all things considered, but... Crit tile plus that should finish him. Death throws. Oh, thank God that drove him back enough. He self-destructed on death.
Let's move out.
Okay, so that was nasty. Well, I took care of that. That was a nasty little fight. I continue to just stay to the road here. Okay. Fort Leiston in north. Good. That's where we're going. Looks like this... Nope, there's monsters. We'll stay... Ah, crap, and of course one was in the middle of the road. At least we still managed to ambush it and get a preemptive in. See if we can take care of this guy quick. Oh, frick, there's a snake. Oh, that's why I kill the sheep. Now we'll work on the snake. By missing it! Oh, frick. That's going to hurt. Strength up, defense up. Wonderful. Another frickin' one? At least it did that again. We can't risk it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
For how little XP that paid, that was barely worth the damage. Found EP Charge EX. Let's avoid the sheep. Come on, let's get to the fort. Can't be that much farther. Here we go, that should be it. Leiston Fortress. That's what I call a drawbridge. Wow! Check out the size of this base! It's gotta be several times as big as the Hocken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counteroffensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hocken Gate. Huh. There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Leiston Fortress, HQ of the Barrel's Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. Huh. They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers, then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. Whew. It's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa! Well, someone's here at least. Please, forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Is something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You have mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the... Tripping over my own tongue again. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it, too. So, what is this lead, anyway? Take a look at this. Handed over Dorothy's photograph. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed. This is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute, is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry, I can't say more. Oh boy, we're getting the runaround. Okay now, maybe it's just me. But don't you think that this all smells kind of a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed. That's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the Central Labs out to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir! Yes, sir! Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. You heard the man. This area is off limits. Be on your way. Interesting. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh. Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kalika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing? Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but I think it's more likely that there's been some kind of frame-up. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like that? Sounds like you've found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Well, Agate! Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up at a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, all right? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. All right, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tina. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Leiston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought that those goons in the black clothes were army types either. Heh, and suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Let's say we go and settle our debts right now. Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. We'll bust the prof out, and they'll never know what hit them. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've gotta be kidding! No way! That doesn't make sense! You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of an unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then? The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell, all of LaBarrel needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild, nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Heh, bring it on! If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible, since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault will be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch, you know that orange airship that goes to Leiston Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No. All the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They could even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbment, right? Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. Whoa. Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device, then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. We have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leiston Fortress. Got it! Thanks! I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Is that how you would pronounce that? Leibniz? Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. So all the jobs here are reported. Okie doke. Well, let's go ahead. We'll grab this really quick. And then it seems like a good time as any to go ahead and wrap this one up. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. But whatever. Let's just find the damn thing. Yeah, we've been going a while here. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, subscribe, favorite, throw any feedback you may have in the comments below, as I always look forward to hearing from you. And we'll see you again next time on another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Farewell.